Hey, Michael with XForcePC. I want to go over our G1000 package here. And I'm just not going to be in the shot because you don't want to see me and want to show the things that we have here. So what this is a poor man's real sim gear package. So what I mean by that is, it's obviously it's not cheap, but if you're looking at the packages at Real Sim Gear that are FAA certified, and you're thinking to yourself, I really don't need FAA certified, I really just, want to be able to sim. This is a budget solution because it doesn't have, it's not FAA certified, and most people don't need FAA certification. It's also got some downgraded components in the controllers. So you've got the honeycomb instead of, they might use over there at Real Sim Gear, like a Yoko, for instance. The honeycomb is a good mid-grade. It's very popular. Most people think it's really good, really good. And the same with the Bravo throttle. Again, it's sort of a mid-grade, home use type setup. But again, a really good product, and people are very satisfied with it. And then we have the Charlie pedals. So we have the Alpha, the Bravo, and then the Charlie, which are the pedals. And again, same thing, a very good mid-grade, much better than your Logitech. So these are definite step-ups from all the budget bargain basement Logitech products. The other advantage of going with a non-certified system is most certified systems are pigeonholed into one plane. Well, what you'll see in a minute with this package is you can run all sorts of different planes, and you don't even have to run planes that have a G1000 in them. If you want to pick up and you want to fly, let's see, isn't there a Super Cub in here somewhere? I don't know. Let's do the Stinson thing that comes with X-Plane. Now, your G1000s aren't going to do anything. Your PFD and your MFD aren't going to have anything on them, but you can fly whatever you want to fly. This old-timey thing here, and you just won't have anything special there on your G1000 suite. And of course, you can fly a bunch of other planes that do have a G1000, like the Cessna Skyhawk, for instance, that comes with X-Plane. This is an example of a plane that comes with X-Plane. And bear in mind, you can have it with or without the cockpit up there. So if you don't want all this obstruction, you can turn that off. And then this is an external view of that 172. Pretty standard stuff. There's another plane that comes with X-Plane 12, and it's the Cirrus SR22. Do bear in mind that you can use any G1000 plane with this that comes with X-Plane, as long as it uses the X-Plane G1000, which is their emulation of the G1000 built into X-Plane. So again, you can have it with or without the cockpit. And then we've also got an outside view of the SR22. And by the way, this package also works just fine with Microsoft Flight Sim. We just favor X-Plane, but it works fine with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 or 2024. We also have the Lancer Evolution. This is a plane that is owned by the creator of X-Plane, Austin. And it is also modeled in here for free or whatever. It comes with X-Plane. And again, you can have it with or without the cockpit. And then we have an external view here. Here's the external view. Now, of course, what also comes with this is a really great gaming computer. I mentioned the Alpha, the Bravo, the Charlie. We've got this panel that holds the G1000. And inside here is a USB hub that all of these things plug into. So instead of 6 connections to the computer, which this would normally take, there's one cable that goes from this panel to the computer, and that powers everything in this panel. So it's a much more easy to set up from a cabling standpoint. You've got power, and you got a USB 3 cable that goes to this. Now, of course, you do have to plug your nice ultra-wide 49-inch monitor that you see up here into the computer as well. Now this will come preloaded with X-Plane. You have a choice whether you need to buy a key for X-Plane or not. If you already have a a license of X-Plane, you don't have to buy it again. We'll have it preloaded. It'll just come up and ask you for your key. If you do need a copy of X-Plane, you can throw that in your cart there, and we'll put the key in for you. There's also a really great gaming computer, and you can look at the specs, because those specs change, and I'm not going to want to reshoot this video if the specs change, but check the specs on the product page for the gaming PC that comes with this. And also, there is a really nice table that we're including with this. As long as that table continues to be available, we're going to continue to supply it. And it has a cup holder, it has a holder for your headphones, it's got cutouts for wire management, and it's got a nice carbon fiber top. So do take a look at the pictures there on the product page with regards to that. We also include, we're going to use this small type keyboard here. So this keyboard is handy because it'll sit right here if you want to have it close by. And it fits right there on top of, you can have it on top of the Alpha or on top of the Bravo. And of course you can always take it and toss it to the side. And of course there's a mouse that comes with the system. They do make these keyboards that have an integrated touchpad, but I'm not a fan of touchpads. I really can't stand to use them. I prefer a real mouse with my system. So if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our email and phone number are listed in the footer of our website. And just feel free to give us a call or email if you have any additional questions.